Hey guys, what's going on? TBlake here, and I'm going to do a pickup video as we move into the holiday season. We're probably already there. This weekend, I actually am reconnecting with Corinne. A lot of you guys have been asking what happened to your girlfriend. She's been in London, so I realized I'm not going to be putting out too much content. Going to be doing some other things. So I wanted to film this beforehand. I got a few pickups for you guys. A couple things that, in my opinion, are really ripe for the winter season that I just haven't had time to show. So we'll start with what's on my head. This is the New Era black beanie with Supreme. They released these alongside the box logos. I personally picked up one of the box logos as well, but this was actually what I'm more excited about. I don't know, I really like beanies. I've owned a bunch of box logos. This box logo is the first time they've ever released it. Obviously, they've done the black on black before. They've done the heather gray on red. It's going to be kind of hard to walk out the door not looking like a tool wearing this. So I'm going to have to, really save it for the right occasion. But I just thought it was so unique and a really cool design. And I've owned the other colorways of the box logos before, so this was something that was ripe and fresh. I also picked up when I was at SneakerCon, hanging out with Johnny Earl and Leonard. I picked up one of their crossbones. This is, of course, Louis Vuitton inspired, and I really like that kind of parody. That's how Johnny Cupcakes really got their start. And then I also grabbed this Concepts jacket. This was their collaboration with Canada Goose. I don't have a winter jacket. I was in store the other day. They had a couple sizes left. So I got it a little under retail. Which was nice. Canada Goose is a really good brand. Arc'teryx would be similar. You can get down jackets from North Face as well. The thing to look for with down jackets is the number fill. That has to do with like how much down's inside of it. I believe this is a 700 or 600 fill, so it's super, super warm. I've worn it every single day, and the quality and the materials on it are something that's not going to, fade away into time. I'll actually get my money out of it. So that was a big pickup. Another huge pickup for me is this Visvim Ballistic 20-liter backpack. I really worked my ass off to get this as a Christmas present to myself. This is not very cheap at all. I had a couple of people that have had these before in the past. Backpacks are kind of something that I go through a lot of from elementary school to my my final years in college. I'd probably gone through maybe 20 backpacks, which sounds crazy, but it's really something I use every single day. So I broke the bank on this, and from my friends that have had them for years, it's phenomenally well made. And again, I'm really trying to, when I'm gonna spend a premium price, buy something that's gonna last hopefully forever, for as long as I can see myself using it. And these also retain their value really well. So if you're looking for something that's gonna last forever and have the money to spend, this Visvim 20-liter Ballistic is definitely the way to go. I also have some sneaker pickups, obviously. I think Bobby Schmurder's getting arrested. I don't know if you guys can hear the police sirens outside. But I picked up another pair of the infrared Jordan 6s. You guys have already seen these. If you haven't, have an on-foot review. I thought that was one of the strongest Jordan releases of the year. Whenever Jordan brand retro is something that Michael actually wore, I get excited. I also picked up the Regatta New Balances. These are the pools. The quality on my pair I'm pretty happy with. These were not made in USA. And it really does make a difference when someone in a New Balance factory here domestically is, doing everything by hand versus when they get outsourced to Asia. So my pair personally didn't have any quality issues. I know some people that got these did have quality issues, but the price point's, I believe, $125. And I'll link you guys below because there are some sites that still have them. So it's dope with the insoles as well. You got like this whole pool sort of rowing team themed inspired sneaker. These are the Air Python SP. I thought these would be more white. It's definitely more of a beige or a tan. The leather on the interior is not as well done as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like on the TCs. It's more like on the Doernbecher Jordan 5. Not that that's a problem, but on the SP releases where they price them at a premium, I'm kind of expecting that. And that's not me being a snob. It's just kind of expecting more from Nike. I think as you collect and buy more and more, whenever they put the price point up, you really want to hold Nike to that standard. Regardless, I'm keeping these because this colorway is something I don't have. The Pythons are super clean. They fit almost a half size to a full size big though. So if you are looking for these, there's a bunch of other great colorways. Just keep that in mind. If you go true to size, they will be too big on you. So just half size down. What else? Last but not least, the Jordan SB. This really grew on me. Like the Lance Mountains, I really liked the concept behind the Lance Mountains. I thought that was super strong with the Bones Brigade and getting into the roots of Nike SB, you know, the skateboarding culture and Jordan. This one wasn't as strong to me, but I had the opportunity to pick it up under retail shipped. And, you know, having it on foot is just something super wearable. It has a sort of iridescence to it on the toe box and the upper, and you know, it grew on me, and I think that happens sometimes when you see a sneaker on foot or see it in person and you realize it's actually something you could wear a lot. So I've been rocking these all this week. I actually live 5 minutes from the train, so I've been commuting in these. Super comfortable and aesthetically pleasing and easy to match with. So, and last but not least, I'm in a new space. This is my apartment. Because I'm working for myself right now, I don't know if I'm going to be staying here very long or if I'm going to end up, you know, selling it and moving on to go live in New York City. But for the next 6 months at least, if not longer, this is where I'm going to stay. If you guys are young, I really want to do these videos, and I keep saying I want to do them, but I haven't. You know, if you can put enough money down to get a mortgage, depending on where you're living, mortgages are less than rent. You always want to try to put your money towards owning something than renting it. So that's another huge reason why this is probably going to be temporary, but it's beautiful. I love it. I couldn't be happier to have this place. I'm, you know, right across the water from Boston. I get to have the skyline right there, and it's just phenomenal. And the opportunities I have here right now, I really, really love. So I'll do a full video. We'll do a room tour. Things are pretty clean right now, actually. But I'll clean it up a bit more. I have to figure out a couple more things with the cable and all that shit. But, you know, the real world is kind of cool. But there's, you know, thank your mom and dad and all that shit, because, you know, like, you don't think about, like, electricity and cable and all that stuff. So, you know, I've had to kind of been forced to learn a lot in the past couple days moving in. Obviously, like, my family is not from a position where they're really knowledgeable about this kind of thing. So, it's been a learning experience, and hopefully once I get my act together here and the holiday season's done, I can help bring some of those videos to you guys, because there's a lot of things that I wouldn't call secrets, but, you know, people that have money and manage their finances well, it's not an accident. There's a lot of things people do, and you know, growing up lower middle class or middle class or blue collar like I did, it's a lot of these things that you just never really learn about, and I really want to do videos to pass it on to you guys, because the earlier you can get started, the better you can set yourself up, no matter how much money you're making and all that stuff. So, going off on a tangent at the end of this pickup video, I just can't thank you guys enough for helping me continue to do what I love after school. I'll be working within the sneaker industry and still doing videos like this, so things couldn't have worked out better. So happy holidays to you guys. I hope you're enjoying it at home, whatever you celebrate, and TBlake signing out. I'll catch you guys soon.